I14M have a bone disease known as multiple hereditary exostoses, MHE. It causes benign bone tumors to grow everywhere in my body. Although they aren't cancerous, they are very painful when they are near a nerve. A lot of these tumors have grown in my knees, fingers, and ribs. You can probably guess there are a lot of nerves and muscles there that can be pinched and pierced. It hurts quite a lot. I am constantly at level 5 pain, scale of 1 to 10. I can only walk for up to 2 minutes. I can't write with a pen. If I couldn't type, this post wouldn't exist, lol. And I'm basically in agony. We have decided I will go for surgery to see off some of the most painful tumors in my knee. Hopefully, this will restore my ability to walk. The doctors have also decided we should remove 2 of my ribs, which have cracked due to the tumors. They'll be replaced with metal, I think. There is a 20% chance of death with all these very complicated procedures, and of course a chance this surgery doesn't change anything or even makes it worse. Rolling a less than 6-sided dice to determine if I live or die. But to be honest, I don't read what happens in this surgery. If it works, great, I can walk again. If it fails and my condition stays the same/deteriorates, I've adapted to this disease enough. I can probably handle a few turns for the worst. And if I die, well, I suppose then there is no more pain. My friends say it is wrong for me to feel okay about dying. I'm not suicidal. I wouldn't kill myself if I had the chance. But I don't exactly care if I die at this point. It's in fate's hands at this point. Comment anything. In 7 hours, I'll be on the operating table. That'll determine my destiny. Edit. Soon about to enter the operating room. Well, this is it. Let's see our fate. Update 2. I'm alive. LESGO. Recovery pain's a bitch, but otherwise, I'm fine. OB posts a new batch of updates. We are going to refer to it as Update 3. Also, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me if you would. Update 3. Hello lads, you may remember my previous post. If not, here's a quick recap. I14M have a bone disease known as MHE, which causes non-cancerous bone tumors to grow across the. Although they aren't cancerous, they still cause problems such as causing my legs to not be able to walk 3 minutes and causing pain in my legs. Due to this, my doctors said do surgery to remove the bone tumors in my ribs and knees. They'd have to remove 2 entire ribs as the tumors were inside the rib. I was prepared for any result of the surgery. Didn't really care whether I lived or died. I had prepared for death and was hoping to live. I'll write what happened on each day in the hospital and each week at home. Note that I don't write a diary, so all this is in hindsight. So some dates may be inaccurate as I forget when some events happened. Also, I add unnecessary details sometimes, so I'll put a TLDR at the end. Day 1 in hospital. It was early morning when I entered the hospital. I had texted some friends and hugged my sisters and mom. I then went to the operating room with my dad, and the doctors took over from there. Quick briefings happen, then the gas mask is on, and I inhale anesthesia. Whatever happened, it would be all right. And I wake up. Yep, I'm alive and feeling pretty weird. The surgery was successful and very nice. The doctors wheel my bed to the ward, and my mom's overjoyed. Once I'm aware enough to use my phone, I text my family and friends. They're all glad to see me alive. I also update my post on Reddit and posted a "I lived, bitch" meme selfie on my profile. I eat dinner and it's time for bed. Then I wake up in the middle of the night. Oh shoot, I can't breathe properly without immense pain. The one thought in my mind was, God verdammt, did I celebrate too early? I call the nurse, he gets me an O2 mask and my breathing returns to normal. With not much else to do, I return to slumber. Day 2. The doctors are concerned about what happened last night, so I do an x-ray on my chest. They decide it's all right, and I go back to the ward. The thing that happened on day 1 wouldn't happen again, fortunately. Day 2 was spent mostly lazing around, being in pain, playing dumb Roblox games, and learning to sit up on the bed with the help of my physiotherapist. Not sure what else to say, day 2 is boring. Oh, and I barely got sleep, because 3 children were crying at night in the ward. Day 3. Day 3 is much more interesting. On this day, the physiotherapist came and told me I should relearn how to walk. She trains me to stand up, gets mad at how I'm not standing straight. Mercy please. My knees just got operated on, and we begin walking for a few steps. I need a lot of support, and it hurts like absolute hell, but it's progress at least. I can make it to the toilet, but I still refrain from using it as sitting down on the low toilet would hurt. Worse than hell. We also removed the bandages on my chest. The doctors say they look pretty good. He adds a waterproof transparent spray thingy onto my wounds so I can sponge bath more easily. I got a bit of a fever, presumably from an infection, but it's nothing serious. And the night is much better, only 2 kids cry. Day 4. I practice walking a bit more, and I can walk down the entire hallway. I need support for this though. The physiotherapist decided that now I am slowly regaining the ability to walk. I can go now. Dismissal forms are prepared, and I leave before lunch. I take an ambulance home, as I live in Singapore where ambulances don't cost your life savings. Flex on the Americans. First time on an ambulance, so pretty neat. I spend the rest of day 4 chatting with my sisters and forcing my sis to buy me video games. And I can finally sleep without crying children. Yes. Week 1, days 5, 6, 7 pretty boring. Spent most of it playing video games, lol. Week 2, I began making progress and walking by myself. I can walk a good 5 to 10 minutes without rest. This is good progress. I'm shocked at how fast I healed. I also visited the hospital and they removed the stitches in my knee. Nice. Week 3. This is where we are now. I can walk for up to 15 minutes, longer than I could ever imagine last year. Wow, I'm super happy to be at this point. Today, I will try to use stairs and see if I'm capable of doing that. I'll update y'all if it's successful. I would also like to thank everyone for leaving nice comments on my previous post. I appreciate all the kind words. Life is getting better now, and I'm glad I'm still alive. I'm excited to enjoy every moment of life, now with the ability to walk. I'll gladly reply to any questions y'all have. TLDR, survived surgery, almost died again, did a few x-rays, and made good progress on relearning to walk. I'm happy now. WoW OP has for sure overcome some gnarly life obstacles and changes. I am hoping he posts more in the future. But as of today, February 2024, no new updates are available. If you made it this far, I hope to have earned your subscription. Check out some of my other videos as well.